Hey y'all, came in on the 555. Energy. Soul Tribe. It's your girl Maurice, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. This is your daily check-in for November 5th, 2022, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. Yeah. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source sky universe. Thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much for my family, for all the blessings that you send my way. I ask that you ease my mind today, Spirit. I have an incredible headache. A whole lot of tension, Spirit. May my crown chakra be opened. May whatever needs to be released, be released. Whatever needs to be filtered and flow through me be filtered. Spirit. No stress, no worry, no fear. I pray the same for my soul tribe. I pray that we are connecting with people that love us, loving on ourselves, trusting the process, showing up, choosing ourselves, choosing the things that feel good, choosing to move through the things that feel uncomfortable, choosing to be disciplined for the greater good, for the outcomes that we really want, for the long-term effects, Spirit. Choosing to stand on the things that we tell ourselves, Spirit. Honor what isn't for us, what isn't in alignment. Not find ways to tiptoe around the things that are not for us, but honor them, cut them off, drop them, get rid of bad habits. Cold turkey, Spirit. Please allow me to tap in on my soul tribe and see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're doing for another day, and what we don't see coming. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I share, thank you, Spirit. There really is something about there being a difference between having an abundant mindset, and being money hungry. There's something about this. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the love donation. Truly appreciate it. Something about being money hungry and having an abundant mindset. There being a difference, you know. Having some integrity is another one. There's something about this, right? And have you on being careful about how you make money, you know, how you accept money, how you seek it, the energy that you're in when you seek it. When you seek it out, when you seek to earn it, or when you want someone to give it to you. You know, healing your relationship with money, knowing that you are still rich, you are still wealthy, whether you have it or not. No, this doesn't mean that you have to lose it and not have it in order to appreciate it or to learn this lesson. But some of you end up being very blessed financially and miss the point or miss the lessons that Spirit's trying to teach you sometimes. You get stuck or focused on the wrong thing. You get distracted. That's the word. You forget why you start something, what you're supposed to be doing, the fact that there's a bigger picture. I feel like it's important for you to know, it really is important for you to know not just your birth chart, but the birth chart of everybody that you spending time with. Everybody you want to call a friend, everybody you know, you have even a business partner, a lover, your children, I feel like everybody, your parents, everybody that you have to encounter and deal with, or you want to understand. Or if you really want to understand why this person is sent in your life, no one is put into your life by accident. Oh yeah, out here still having these connections and, you know, meeting these people, having these fated interactions with these people. And not knowing why, not knowing what you're supposed to learn from it. I feel like somebody else's magic truly affecting yours or adding on to yours, or your magic really affecting other people the work that you do on yourself being life-changing for other people, or the work that others do on themselves really affecting your life, being life-changing for you, and needing to honor that. That they're not the only ones who have the potential to have that type of effect on people. In fact, you often, not always, sometimes you can affect someone's life that way, be as impactful to someone else's life as they are to yours. But sometimes there's no way to repay someone for the way that they show up in your life, what they give you, what they add, how they help you look at things, how they help you believe in yourself, go after what you want, see yourself for who you really are, love yourself for who you are, step into owning who you are unapologetically. Sometimes, man, there's no way to repay that person. Sometimes, for heavy on this being you, for a lot of you, this is you, yo. What you have given, right? There's something about the work that you do, the way that you present yourself, or the way that you are under extreme scrutiny, the way that you are judged, where that you have to be, you are charged with a certain level of responsibility. You have a duty to show up a certain type of way so that, you know, your words and your actions are in alignment. They match up, you know. Some of you feel like because there's so much responsibility on you this way, there's such a great calling on your life, that you are owed, right? Or yo, you're gonna have to pay me, right? And I totally agree with you, right? You should get paid whatever you feel you should get paid for what it is that you do. You should make the type of money that you want to make. You should live as comfortably as you want to live. But some of you looking for a reward of some sort, looking for people to be able to give back to you what you have given to them, has had you become money hungry, or has had you dishonoring your soul because you're money hungry, working really hard. Some of you, this is just because of where you come from, or because you want to prove people wrong. Because, you know, you want to outdo everybody else that is watching you, or that came up around you, or is in your field somehow, or you want your name to be known the most. You want to be loved and respected the most. You want to be the first one that people go to. You don't want your competition to get what's yours. Or you don't want someone else to get the credit for your hard work. Heavy on this being not wanting someone that you know you inspired. What the fuck is this? To get the credit. I just feel like, yo, not knowing how irreplaceable you are, not knowing how valuable you are, if that's the approach that you're taking. Totally, you know, missing the point of what it is that you are meant to do. Totally not being able to see just how much of a lifesaver you are, or just how impactful you are, just how sacred you are, divine you are. And that often you will encounter people who can never repay you. What you give to somebody may be nothing to you. It may be so easy for you to give. You know? Well, I know what I've given you. And what you give me, and what you gotta give me something. What you give me.
Sarah, I broke the thing.
Y'all broke my broom?
No, okay.
Go throw it in the garbage and thank you for its service. Okay. Say thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nana. Someone needs a new broom. Someone needs a new broom, needs new energy, should be getting new brooms regularly. If you move, you go from an old house to a new house. Okay. Thank it for its service and throw it away. Mommy is working.
Yeah, the baby was on the stand I ran in the room.
Can you please close the baby gates?
I did.
Thank you. safety precautions at this time, knowing that it is more likely for some to harm themselves, hurt themselves. Look at the stars is out here. This could be needing to know astrology, the transits. This could be Mars retrograde, being more something about more liable for accidents to happen, things to happen, moving too fast. This could be being super aggressive. Let me go back to what I was saying. Again, someone has moved from an old house to a new house, needs a new broom, or the broom has done what it's supposed to do. It's have you on the releasing things, purging during this eclipse season. Don't get rid of anything without thanking it for its service. I'm really big on that. Thank you for your service. Thank you for what you've added to my life. This could be fucking people. Y'all be so ready to throw people away. What did this person add to your life? Y'all be so focused on what you gave someone that you don't honor what it is that they gave you. Or y'all be so focused on telling yourselves that you gave more of yourself than someone else did, that you don't honor what they gave you, what they taught you. You may have very well missed it by moving too fast or being focused on the wrong thing. But again, let me just go back. There's something about wanting people to pay you. They should pay you. They will pay you. That's a given. But some of you, even after getting paid, it's not enough. Or you don't realize something about this, yo. Something about this. There's so many downloads coming to me at once. My headache is being released. As I give this message, I wasn't going to do a daily check-in. Spirit was like, I'm going to violate you till you give this message. Thank you, Spirit. I receive. Okay? Some of you are really struggling, suffering in one way. This could be physically with some health issues. It's because you're not moving the energy, or you're not allowing yourself to release or be used the way that Spirit wants to use you. But anyway, there's something about being dissatisfied after someone is giving you what they owe you, or what they owe you, or they haven't given you what they owe you, or even when they do. Even when they do, even when they give you what you ask for, pay your fee, you know, it's not enough for you. It's not good enough for you. You still want more. Meanwhile, you're looking for something. You're looking to be filled up. You're looking to be poured into the way that you poured into this person. And you'll never get that. Not honoring how special you are, how gifted you are, that you were there. You were in the right place at the right time. That literally God assigned you to show up to somebody, for somebody. And that is it. That is it. If they choose to dishonor the way that you showed up for them, if they choose not, if they are unable, some of it is by choice. Others of you, they are unable to see the way that you are there for them. That you were there for them in a way that is much bigger than, this could be money, time, energy, showing up, or whatever physical things, material things that you give them. You know?
Mommy, search you ain't search. A baby keep crying. I try to pick her up. Her keep crying.
Tell Zaya to bring her to me if he needs me to take her. He might still be doing dishes. Close the door, please. Raina, close the door. Tell him to bring Sola to me. Hey, give me Sola. Okay, I'm gonna bring her to me. That's fine. Give me her. How you going? Give me a paper and wipes, please. Okay, go downstairs, please. Mommy's working. I'll see you in a couple minutes. That's so sweet. You okay? You alright? You ripped that off of a bag? Say hi. Yeah. I just feel like what you give someone doesn't mean to you what it means to them. It's so much more to them than it is to you, or they needed it so much more than you did. You may be annoyed about what you had to go through to give, how you have to sacrifice in some way, possibly take what you feel like is a loss. You being so blessed in so many other ways, it coming back to you in so many other ways. For others of you, you're chasing the dollar so much that you don't know when to honor yourself. You don't know when to put yourself first. Essence. So, Lorraine, say hi. Say hey. That energy, you know, my baby took my filter. It's so cute. Yo. Anyway, clean your space. Do a deep cleansing of your space if you have not yet. Okay? This energy really calls for it. Some of you are feeling this energy more chaotic than others. You're not feeling so protected. You're not feeling so grounded, so safe. Clean your home. Okay? Clean your home. Like really put together a floor wash, a window wash, door wash. Pray over it. Put your Florida one in it. Put your herbs in it. You know, for some of you who don't want to, you know, you can boil your herbs. Put the tea. Make a tea. Put it in your floor. Put it in your floor wash. Put it in your. Do your rituals. Do your water rituals. Do your cleansing rituals in a real way. Also dancing. Thank you, Pop. Dancing to connect with the sacred. Period. Men, women, I don't care. You need to connect with your sacred. But shout out to my divine feminines really getting in their bodies. Shout out to those of you who tell yourself that you don't dance, don't know how to dance. It's time to learn, or you don't dance enough. You know, there really is something about too. For those of you who dance, who something about being had the gift of being connected to your body this way, really have. Girl, don't be coming in here still in the show with your little adorable self. Really having the ability to heal others through dance. You know, some of you are dancing in a way, or you use this to heal yourself, or you even use this professionally, but people just want to learn how to dance, or they just want to have fun, or they just want to be trendy in some way. It's something about it needing to be really healing, or you need to gear classes or gear your classes or take certain classes toward helping people remove stored trauma, heavy on the opening certain block chakras, okay, healing their wombs. It's crazy because a lot of masculine energy is coming through. Like a man needs to take a dance class. He needs to start whining. He needs to open up his hips. My divine feminines need to get on the pole. Need to start dancing. Take a sexy class, or just put some music on and dance for yourself. Masculine, feminine, I don't care who you are, but literally needing to teach classes. There's something about somebody teaching classes, or those of you who are really great dancers, and people don't know, or you don't really use your skills like this for others or in front of others. It's time for you to come out. There may be some misconceptions about how you dance, how you move your body. There may be some stereotypes that you have to help people work through, being uncomfortable in a little way. Girl, you having fun on camera? Go ahead. See yourself, discover yourself, look at yourself, do that mirror work, be in awe of yourself, right, Sophie? Tell them. Yeah, yo. Let me show you how to unblock this. Let me show you how to move this energy Let me show you how to connect with your body, how to tap into your emotions, how to heal some shit, how to have a massive release. There's something about someone being able to achieve an orgasm through dancing. It being that euphoric, it being that orgasmic. Being able to tap into that energy. Whether you're doing this in private for yourself or you are teaching others how to do this. Genuinely. You want to walk around? Yeah. Okay. Beauty ritual out here. Yeah, doing your nails. Yeah, getting your hair done. Yeah, getting a haircut. Grooming yourself is nice or whatever. But are you meditating regularly? You know? Do you have healthy self-care practices? Are you taking care of yourself and how you eating? You know? For those of you who don't want to be, you know, balance is a real thing, right? That was the daily affirmation for the day. Health is wealth. When I move, detox, and love on my body, I feel my very best. I find a balance between freedom and structure. I live a happy and fulfilled life. I am honest about who I really am. As much as I love to connect, I honor my solitude as sacred. I get to do it all. Health is wealth. When I move, detox, and love on my body, I feel my very best. Girl. I find a balance between freedom and structure. I live a happy and fulfilled life. I am honest about who I really am. As much as I love to connect, I honor my solitude as sacred. I get to do it all. Some of you work in a field with whatever you is that you do. My headache went away the same time as you. And you on me. I love you. I love you too. This is a safe space for you. Safe space. Genuinely, every time I look at you, feel you, you remind me of my grandmother. I received that. In a real way. You remind me of her energy. Then you made me think of my sister Vicky. Anyway. Yeah, so what was I saying? Okay, so boom. Some of you work in a professional field. You work in your profession, whatever field it is, where you are afraid to let people know who you are spiritually, who you really are, what you really do. You know, things that help you. People are so in awe of you. They like you so much. They think you're such a great person. And yet you're afraid to tell them all of the things that you have done to become that person. All of the things that you do to maintain being that person. All of the things that you do to help you become an even better version of the person they already like. That they see. That part. You know? Heavy on getting your altars up in your sacred spaces. I don't care if you work and you have a corporate job and you have your own office. You should have a little sacred space in the corner for a little altar, okay? For whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you want. Heavy on the ancestor energy, being protected in all of your spaces. People need to know when they walk up in your space, it is a sacred space. And they better act accordingly. They better act as such. They better respect your space and respect you because of the way that you are protected, guided. They can't get nothing by you because spirit is with you. And if they don't like it, there's the door. And you want them to be able to see who you are, what they're going to get with you. That you are heavy on the no bullshit, nothing gets past you, that you are very in tune. That you are very gifted and that you need not be fucked with. Because if they cannot appreciate that, if they cannot respect that, if they have a problem with that, they need not be around you. This is a screening process. This is also in part to screen whoever does not belong around you. They start getting up in sacred spaces that are protected. And if they're not vibrating high enough, they're not going to want to be there. They're going to feel sick. They're going to start acting weird. They're going to start fucking glitching. Their nastiness will reveal itself. They won't even be able to control themselves. Those facades. those masks that they wear come off. In your heavily protected, divine, sacred fucking spaces. I wouldn't care if these are your workspaces, especially your workspaces where you can't always protect yourself or screen what energy comes through, stop certain people from coming through the door. And everybody energy is good energy. Now everybody, some people got certain shit attached to them. I also feel like y'all need not be afraid of who does not honor your need for rest, or your boundaries that you need to set, or your days off, or you not being available. Please, you tell someone that I need the day. If you tell someone that I need some time, or I'm not there, or I can't be there when you want, but I can be here at this time. I can't do this, but I can do this for you. And it's not good enough. Get them people away from you. Get them people away from you. People cannot honor the way that you move things around for them, the way that you make sacrifices for them, the way that you know, you have a lot of moving parts to your life, and it takes more, you know, of you to show up in the way that people need sometimes or want sometimes. You may not be always able to give them what it is that they want, but you can give them what you can give them. And if they're not grateful for it, get them away from you. Get them away from you. If they don't honor what it takes, I don't give a fuck if you can give $10. If I can only give $5, you do not know what I had to do to get that $5. You don't know how long it took me to get that $5. You don't know how, you don't know, you know, when my next $5 is coming through. Honor what I've given you. Honor how I'm able to show up. If I only got 15 minutes and you want an hour, please honor that 15 minutes. That's what I have for you. And I was so busy that I made sure that I carved out that 15-minute slot just for you. And when I can give more, I will give more. But please honor what it is that I give you. Please know how important it is, how important I feel you are, that I made that time for you, that I gave what I could for you. And I also feel like people who, especially I guess for those of you who work for yourself, shout out to my business owners, right? I feel my very best. I find a balance between freedom and structure. I say this all the time. There is so much freedom within the structure that you create for yourself. I say this all the time. What's even funnier is that my birth cards are the Temperance card and the Hierophant card. And that is literally what my entire life is about. Okay? Finding a way to balance freedom and structure. Only having to work as fucking hard as I want to work. You know? Only being as lazy as I want to be. Only being as free as I want to be. Only having as much responsibility as I want to have. And needing to find the balance between the two. But that stands true for y'all as well. Okay? Those of you who are trying to have successful businesses, or you want to take your life to the next level, you want to have time, make room for certain experiences or certain relationships because you have prioritized your career or whatever it is, or you've over-prioritized the family, your home life, and now you need to venture out and do some shit for yourself, whatever it is, okay? I think that it is important for you to honor this. Okay, those of you needing to know, you have to be disciplined in your schedule. You may not have a 9 to 5, or you may have a 9 to 5 and go, I don't have as much time to do the things that I want to do for myself on the side. You have to be disciplined, commit to giving yourself an hour every day after your job. Or if you don't have nobody making sure that you have to clock in, you got to be somewhere. Set your own fucking alarms. Hold yourself accountable. Show up. Okay, create a daily routine of some sort. Certain things that you do every day. So even though there is some room to flow and do what you want throughout your day, there are also parts of your day that you are structured. You know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You do the same thing every day. You do it for a certain amount of time. You do it at a certain time. That energy. That energy. Thank you, Latrina. Thank you, baby. Okay? Needing to honor when you work in jobs where your bosses don't care about you, don't care about your mental health, don't care about your physical health, your emotional health, whatever it is. Why are we working there at this point anymore? Is it because we feel like we have to? Because that's not an abundance mindset. And abundance is my love language. That's the daily affirmation. That's the daily check-in, the name of this daily check-in. Abundance is my mindset. I will not allow lack mentality to block me from my blessings, disconnect me from the things that I love, the people that I love. You know? Will not have me operating, moving in shame, living in shame in any way. Will not have me sacrificing my fucking health. That part. Okay, so for those of you who feel this way, it's time for a shift in perspective. Knowing you can have the life that you want, you can have some freedom that you want, and still be disciplined, still be practical, still make the money that you need to make, still pay the bills that you need to pay. Okay? Still handle what you need to handle. Okay? Well, for those of you who are out here trying to have a good time, but you ain't taking care of your business, you playing yourself. I was about to say you a fucking fool. You know? I guess y'all love me for my honesty, so I said what I said. I don't apologize for it. Neither should you. Some of you are not being honest because you know that it's going to hurt people. People are not going to be able to take it. You okay, my love? Right. She said turn the fucking mic on. Turn the mic up. Talk a little louder. You have the floor. You have the mic. People want to hear what you have to say. Be careful with that, mama. Uh-oh. You spitting bars? You singing? You got a beautiful voice? Be gentle. Hey. What do you have to say, baby? Have you only given the inner child a voice, but also I was talking about this, creating boundaries with what the inner child says, knowing when to put a cap on it, knowing when to stop, knowing when to, you know, encourage certain behavior and correct others. Or recognizing the inner child in other people and when they need to do that work on themselves. When they have some correcting to do, they have some self-regulating to do, they have some looking in the mirror to do, and that is not your job to do, so get out of the way. You have better things to do. I keep trying to finish this point. For those of you who work, have your own businesses, do not have lack mentality or the need to chase a dollar, the need to desire to make so much money, or make sure that you keep it coming in. You're so beautiful, and you keep it coming in. You know. Or operating from a place of lack, have you moving not in integrity, or taking on things, taking on too much, dealing with people who don't honor you, don't prioritize your health. Okay? Or literally dealing with them would have you too exhausted to prioritize your health. Why am I working a job? Why am I working a job that exhausts me so much? I'm working so long, and by the time I come home, I can't even cook a healthy meal for myself. I gotta eat fucking takeout. I gotta eat junk food. I gotta eat fast food. I gotta depend on someone else and their energy and their intentions to fucking feed me. Or I'm eating something 1, 2, 3, or I don't have the energy to love, the time to pour into myself, love on myself this way, or into my dreams, or into working out, or into meditating. Some of you are like, I don't got the time to do things that would make your life so much more amazing, would take you to the next fucking level, would have you make you so much more abundant, so much more prosperous, so much more successful. I don't know why I have a boob pad. The inside of a bra pad here. You just get used to me. I must have pulled this out of something. Guard your nipples. Is that what I said? Guard your bosom. Heavy on the people suckling your breasts. Guard your fucking nipples. Guard your breasts. Cut them off. You are in control. You get to say when. You get to say, listen, I promise you, when I find myself pushing too hard, when I find myself being in a place of worry or lack, and overworking myself, and then I crash energetically, or my body crash from exhaustion, when you're not getting enough sleep, and then finally out of nowhere you get some really good rest, but it ain't because you gave it to yourself, it ain't because you honored yourself this way, it's because you were so fucking depleted, you shut down. Okay? I find that I allow myself. You too quiet for me. Come here. Come here. You okay? Yes. Okay. Don't be doing nothing you're not supposed to be doing, little girl. I find that when I do this to myself, I really suffer, and I don't feel so good health-wise. But when I prioritize my rest, you know, I regulate my sleep schedule, go to bed a little earlier, get a full 8 hours or whatever it is, take better care of myself, meditate, prioritize, you know, my self-care, my health. I make more money. When I allow myself to take a nap and allow myself to rest, opportunities come in. Heavy on the making money in your sleep, believing that that is possible for you. That you will make money for resting, for loving on yourself, valuing yourself enough to do so. Trust the process. And you know, for a lot of you, for some of you, I'm talking to you right now, needing to know, you're like, yo, that's not my situation, that's not my reality. That's because you don't believe that to be. Whatever your current situation is, I really feel like a lot of you telling yourselves that you can't commit to getting that business off the ground, or deep diving into that passion of yours, or, you know, learning more, finally putting a price tag on the things that you do. Y'all can't hear me? Putting a price tag on the things that you do, the things that you create. You know? Whatever's been holding you back from doing that, it is now time for you to look at it. It's now time for you to look at it and shift that. Okay? Stop limiting yourself. In a real way. You need to know that the possibilities for your life are endless. I don't know if I've told you that. I don't know. There's something about this, and this is why it's so important for you to tell your stories. I am a 10th grade dropout. I am a 10th grade dropout. I am a 10th grade dropout. You feel me? Heavy on the being self-made. Heavy on the you can have whatever it is that you want for yourself. You can do it all. You are not anybody else's perception of you. Your story is not to be written by anyone else but you. Your journey to success may not look like what everyone else's look like. Thank you so much, Essie. Shout out to those of you who come from a family where education is really important, or education has always been important to you in order to level up, to succeed, and you may not have done that. Or multiple truths exist, and you may not have done that, and you're so successful, and you didn't do that the way that other people did it, or you didn't look like what other people thought, or people thought you were a fuck up. when the time came for you to make certain decisions they thought you should have been making. And then fast forward, look at you. This is why you were led in the direction that you were led in. For others of you, people around you, everyone around you thinks that it's such a waste of time for you to further your education, such a waste of time for you to get yourself into debt this way, or no one else in your family. It's, you know, it hasn't been important to them the way that it is to you. Meanwhile, man, those who come after you are really going to look at you and the accomplishments and the way that you showed up for yourself. You're so disciplined. You're going to inspire the shit out of them. You're going to inspire the shit out of them. You'll really be honored and remembered, and the work that you do, the success that you have in this lifetime, this is for you. May not be that for everybody. Everybody may not be able to go get an education and get their dream job. You okay? You're under me somewhere. Can you come here, please? Those who come up under you. Your story may be different. All of the debt that you acquire or everything that you go through may be worth it for what it is that you go to do. You go to learn things that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. You need to honor your journey. You need to not be afraid. You need to not tell yourself that you can't have certain things. Some of you did this. Some of you are in serious debt because you took your education seriously, because your heart said, your spirit said, I want to do this. Big Hierophant energy, baby. I need to learn this. I need to submerge myself into this shit, learn this shit. I need to walk these schools. You may have acquired a lot of debt, or you have to, you're living really humbly. You know, because there's some lack mentality or a fear that you can't afford certain things. You absolutely can, and you absolutely deserve them for the way that you fucking show up for yourself, the way that you keep going when you don't want to, the way that you fucking have followed through. You see things through to the end. I'm really proud of you. Those of you who were able to do that without having to do what other people think you should, or without certain certifications or certain degrees, and you still showed up, you worked your way there, you earned your position, your experience is all the fucking degree you need, all the certification you need, your hands-on experiences. I'm really proud of you. I'm gonna leave on this. I just wanted to finish that download. Something about, again, that dancing download. I don't know what it is. Or again, this is just in whatever field that you're in. For those of you, I just feel like there's a way that everyone does things, and there's a way that you do things because you got God with you. Because you got your spirit team with you. Because you have your tools with you. And you need to implement them in every area of your life, especially professionally. You're doing things, you're meeting people at their level in the hopes that y'all will be on the same page, that they will resonate with you. And you need to, I don't know why I'm still holding this group thing. You're doing things to come down to meet people on their level so that you will be understood. You are not meant to do those. You are not meant to do that. Those who are meant to understand you, those you are assigned to, will find you. They will understand you. They will be interested in what you have to offer. They will seek you out. You have a duty to show up as who you really are. You have a duty to incorporate your gifts, all of your gifts, into your work, into the things that you present to the world, you give to the world, your offerings to the world. Your body is a temple. Your body is an altar. You are divine. You are God, Goddess, personified, embodied. What are you offering yourself? Okay? What are you offering yourself? What are you feeding yourself? Shout out to those of you who are feeding your ancestors, but you're feeding them shit, bullshit. Throw a slice of pizza on there. Throw a burger from McDonald's on there, because y'all went to McDonald's. Well, you're feeding them what I'm eating. Y'all need to start making whole fucking meals for y'all ancestors and for the guys that y'all are working with, the deities that y'all are working with. They want food. They want feasts. That real soul food. Not slave food, not death food, soul food, life food. The dead love life. Why are we feeding the dead food? At that part. Go ahead, baby. You're so good. My baby's looking in the mirror. She's playing with my mirror. Looking at her. So heavy on the mirror work. The portal work. I'm going to leave it there. I want y'all to know that I'm currently unavailable to do $20 readings right now, or to pull cards on the lives. I don't know when I'll feel like doing them again. If you want to sit with me, if you want what I have to offer, you have to book a session with me. it would be in your best interest to do so. You would only be doing yourself a favor. Feel like no more cheating ourselves out of the things that we want. No more telling ourselves we can't have certain things. No more limiting ourselves, thinking certain things are out of our reach. Prioritizing ourselves, prioritizing our health, investing in ourselves. Okay? If you are here, if you pop up to these daily check-ins, if you pop up to these lives, then you know how valuable my readings are. And if you are interested in getting read from me, you'll book a full session. Or you'll wait till you can. I love you. If you want to send me a love donation, even exchanges of energy are accepted and appreciated. I receive. Okay? Prepare for y'all full moon rituals. Okay? Instead of trying to do new things, really finish what you've already started. Commit to what you've already told yourself that you would commit to. Cleanse what you need to cleanse. Detox. Develop better habits. Focus on developing the habits for the things that you say you want to manifest into your life. Okay? With this full moon. And I feel like where there is a will, there's a way. I feel like connecting with the people that you love, with your best friends, with your siblings, with your sisters, with your brothers. Being reunited, it being important, it being necessary in the coming days to be reunited with the people that you value the most, or taking time for them, or honoring. Listen, but just because people don't have the time to be available when you want them to, or don't have the amount of time that you want, or can't give to you, does not mean they don't love you, does not mean they don't want to show up for you. Don't cheat yourself out of connections, shutting down because people didn't give you what you thought they should give you. Please learn to honor what they give you. I love you. It's your girl, Marissa, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Oh, also, I'll still be available on my Patreon. I'll still be creating content on my Patreon. Low-key, high-key, contemplating going into hermit mode, shutting down, taking a social media break. I will still be able to be found on my Patreon. And so, if you're there, you'll be able to find me. Or you can book a personal reading with me. But I won't be as available. I guess I feel like I needed to tell people that before just going ghost. I won't be as available as I have been. My energy as readily available to everyone as it has been. It's sacred and it's to be honored. And so I'm going to honor that. Love you. Bye.